What is up, guys? This is Colonial Puppet, and this is part 9 of my Let's Build an Airport series, The Terminal. And like I said, I'm just picking up right where I left off. I'm putting on the doors right now that lead out of the platform that we just built in the last episode, after building some stores and adding the front doors to the place. And also a giant kind of platform that we have yet to fill in, but will be this episode. And I'll be cutting a lot of that out, because you don't want to just see me fill in this entire area. And it's nothing complicated, so it's not like you're missing anything important. I'll say what I'm doing before I cut, so you won't get lost if you're following along. And even if I didn't say anything, you'd probably be able to connect the dots of what I did, because it's literally just kind of filling stuff in. Nothing, no like pattern or anything you have to follow. And yeah, pretty cool. And I don't think I'm gonna put doors on these. I think I'm just gonna leave them kind of just open doorways, because honestly, like I said, this is gonna be a very traversed area. Theoretically, I guess, like in a real airport situation, this would probably be a really highly trafficked area, so having doors would just kind of make it congested and not really work as a place to, I guess, allow hundreds of people to come to and from their flights and whatnot. But yeah, and hopefully I'm going to get to building this main area, because that would be pretty cool if I did, because I have a really good idea. It's going to be kind of like a it's going to be curved. It's going to look kind of like a wing, which is going to be pretty cool. So hopefully I get to that, because I'm getting hyped, I guess you can say. And that's it for the doors. So you just come in, get your ticket, walk in, walk up. This will lead to the thing we just built that connects you to your flights. Hooray. There we go. So it's already looking pretty dank, if you ask me. Alright. And I think this is where I'm going to cut it. I'm just going to fill all of this in with clay, like so. And I'm going to use this. So I will cut this now and see you when I'm done filling all of this area in with clay. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, this is it. Be sure to fill in these. These may be easy to miss, but yeah, they're here. These, and actually what I'm going to do right now is break these out and make these also into doors, just so there's multiple options to get out here. And it would just kind of be useless to have a window looking into a place where you want to be. That is when you make it into a door, like that. Awesome. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to match these vertical supports over here, like this. So I'm going to take iron, like so. I'm actually going to break the stone, and just to make sure it's right, so every 3 is how these are spaced, like that. So I'm just going to do this all the way up, and this is actually going to kind of tie in with the shape of this wing. Or I guess it's not a wing, because it's not like protruding off the main building like a wing. Or is it? I mean, it is protruding off like the main building, but it's not like wings. I guess it's like a, we'll just call it an add-on. And there are a lot of add-ons when you just kind of like build something from scratch. I know someone asked if I have like any plans for these before I build them? And the answer is no. I do look at some pictures every once in a while, like for some builds, and use those as kind of like little bits of what I see as inspiration. But I never really, it's like Inception. I never build entire areas, just like minor details. And boom. Because, I don't know, I feel like that helps like making your city both unique but like relatable. Like, a lot of people compare my city to New York, even though it looks nothing like New York, except for the World Trade Center. But I do take like things I see from New York and kind of incorporate them in buildings and whatnot. And I think that's it. Cool. And these are gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. I think it'd be 4 blocks high. Like so. Or actually, should I make them 4 or 3? I'll make them 4. And it's going to be like this. And I don't think this area is going to connect to any airplanes. I think it's going to only be, once I'm done this, this area is where like the little things are gonna jet out and connect to airplanes. I'm thinking of using the same design for those like little tunnels. The same design that I use for the above ground rail, because those also, that would also work perfectly. Like that tunnel design would also work perfectly for like those connecting tunnel ways, because it's small but it's like fancy looking, and it kind of fits the look of this building pretty well. So I'm just going to, these are just going to be windows then, I guess. Why not? Then I'll show you what I'm thinking of for the roof, which is going to be pretty cool. Or at least I hope it's cool. What it's going to do is like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or I'll make this 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, I probably want to make this like this. Do and do and do. So like that, I guess. Or 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and then that. That looks good. Alright, and then connect them with these, just to kind of make it flow better. So now I'm going to do this for all these, like so. And I'll do one of these and then cut it, because this is probably going to take a while. So do that 2 times to match with the vertical support, and then I'm going to take some of this and then do this, like so. Again, to match with that window. And in front of it, I'm going to put this, and then like this, like I did, just do this. And then the connecting stairs. Oops. So I'm just going to do that all the way down, and I'm going to cut and then come back when I'm done with that. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, this is all filled in, and I also added an extra thing. I added these on every one of these things, just at the very top, just to make it look nice, because why not? And yeah, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, I think, fill in these now. A lot of filling in this episode. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in this like so. Just so, I don't know, to kind of differentiate between, I guess, the main building and the two wings on either side of it. And to do that, I'm just going to fill in this like that. So boom. So this is like its own defined space. Not sure why yet, but I'm sure it makes sense in my head, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is going to be open, like underneath here. So this is going to be, I guess, technically outside, like under here. But as you can see, it's really dark. So I'm going to add some lighting to that, like so. Oops. I'm just going to add two, like so, just to give it lighting. And I think this is where, like, storage equipment would be, I guess, placed. Or, like, there's, like, little cart driving things that, like, carry the luggage carrier cars. There's, like, little things, you know, you can drive around in GTA 4 and possibly 5. This is where they go, I guess. I don't know. That or fire equipment or whatnot. Because there's a lot of things that go into an airport that I'm just now kind of realizing. So this is going to be a pretty big Let's Build. Hopefully it doesn't get too big and stops making sense and all that. Which I don't think it will. I think it'll be done in no time. But yeah, I'm going to... So this is going to... I'm gonna do the same thing, I guess, here. Trying to think. Yeah, I think I'm just going to continue this all the way to here. So this is going to be a lot of editing. This is probably going to be a pretty short episode. Before I do that, I'm going to put the windows in like so. And I think I'll just use window panes to kind of change things up. Because I've only been using the blocks so far, the glass blocks. Haven't really been using these too much. Might as well use them. Plus I think it'll look nicer. Oops. And yeah, after that I think I'm going to end the episode. This may be a short episode. See, with these episodes where I do a lot of editing, it's kind of hard to tell what time they are, because I just look at the time that it takes, like the capture software I have tells me how long I've been recording. But when I edit, I don't know how much I cut out, so it's kind of useless. So this may be a short episode. It may not. I'm guessing it will be, because most of it I cut stuff out. So I'm gonna add these windows, and then I'm going to add some lighting inside there, and then I'll be done. I'll call it an episode, because I don't want to go over 40 minutes regardless, because then it takes a really long time to render, and it kind of, I don't know. And I take long enough to get these out, so if it takes long to edit, then I probably won't get this out as quickly as I want to, because I know a lot of people are following along. I don't want to like mess anything up when editing, because when it takes forever, it's like more things can go wrong, I guess. I don't know, I'm just mumbling right now. But this is where I'm gonna add the lights like so. And you can add any light you want. If you don't like torches, which I know some people don't, you can add like beacons or whatever you want. Glowstone. So there we go. There is the airport. I'll do like a look around. Looks pretty awesome. Next episode, I'm going to do the rest in here. Then I'm going to add something to the tops of these to make it not look so bad. I don't know, I don't like the look it has right now. So, yeah. This has been Colonial Puppet. Be sure to check out the next episode when it comes out, and the episodes before this if you would like to follow along. But other than that, that is all I have to say. This has been Colonial Puppet. Have a good day.